Hello, everyone. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to another edition of the Fivers Futures live trading room. I am Dave, your host, and we're gonna get into these charts and see what's going on. Yesterday, we captured some good trades. I had Alejandra and Victor alongside myself, and we were able to capture some good moves. So I hope you were able to see that. If you did not, go watch yesterday's video after this live stream around the beginning is where the trades happen. So that would be good. Also, you guys know we have our predictions going on. So I don't know if anybody won. So yesterday I made the prediction that let me pull that up and let's check it out. We have the trading world championship going on alongside the World Cup. Yesterday we made the prediction that Brazil was going to win 3-1 against Japan. Well, we were one goal over. Brazil did win, but it was a 2-1 match because the Japan team was pretty good, better than expected actually. So remember, you could go ahead, make your predictions, and possibly win an account. You'll be entered into a raffle to win a 25K or 50K Fivers Futures trading account. So, guys, you're always asking for giveaways. We have been giving away a bunch of stuff. We did the 1v1 battles where you could battle one of the hosts and win. We had a couple winners there, a couple losers also as well. But that was fun, and I think we're probably going to be doing that on a regular basis starting soon. But here's the link here. I'm going to put it in the description. How you doing? I see Amin is back. Welcome back. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. How about yourself? We have Sun SMT, who was battling the other day, who is back. Good to see you. Here's a link. Here's a chance where you could win. It'll be good to see you here again. We have NJO. How you doing? How you doing? NJOKIPTV. Man, you guys have some interesting names. You want to battle me? Well, that's gonna come. That's gonna come. We're gonna probably be doing that very soon. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll have that coming. I want to battle you too. As a matter of fact, I want to battle everybody. So I only had the chance to battle two people. Was it? No, three people. I battled Justin and two more people. So we'll have that coming soon. Anyways, guys, I put the link in the description. Go bet on your games. As a matter of fact, let me log into my account. So log in. My name is, well, you know what? Let me get my login in on the side. Put my email. Log in. I'm logging in. And then I'm going to show it to you guys. Okay, so I'm logged in. Here we go. Now we can bet on France and Sweden. I know Daniel, our Discord mod, is from Sweden. I don't want to bet against his home team, but I mean, France has a pretty good team. So, super user, good morning, good morning, good morning. Super user 007. I like that, man. Are you a James Bond fan? I love the James Bond movies as well. Sun SMT saying he needs a rematch. That will come. That will come. So we'll do a rematch, and we'll see against who you go against. Great to see you too, super user 007. I am doing great. I'm looking forward to getting into these charts in a little bit. We're going to do a little bit of pre-market prep together because I actually haven't prepped this morning, so we'll be doing that soon. But before we do that, what do you guys think for the game France against Sweden? Do you guys have a prediction? Help me pick. I know France is going to win. Like that's not debatable. You guys let me know what's the score. Let's look at what the traders are betting. So we have 4-1, 1-0, 4-1, 3-1, 1-0, 3-1. Everybody has France. Oh, we have a couple of Sweden here, 1-2. Whoa, 0-2. Okay, 0-1. Interesting, interesting, interesting. You guys have 10 hours to you know pick your winners. So there we go. Leaderboard. This is taking a little bit of time to load. Man, that person, he's number 4. Wait, Iosa has won 11. He's picked 11 winners. Man, he knows how to bet on matches. Humberto has picked 9. Rio Fernando, 11. 9 out of 13. That's a lot. These guys know how to pick games. Prizes. Oh yeah, you need to join the Discord raffle event. But here are the prizes. We have 10K Val accounts, 25K day trade accounts, and trade the pool accounts as well. So you guys have your pick there. But you guys know how you have to pick the future side, because the future side is the best side, as I always say. Which country am I from? I'm from somewhere in the Caribbean. How about you? All right. So we're going to put that aside, but you guys go make your predictions. Let me put, I think I'm going to do 2-1. 2-1. Whoa, 210? That was a typo. 2-1. What do you guys think? Let me know. I'm going to leave that there. I'm not going to send it just yet, but we'll get into that in a little bit. You guys know we have our futures funding programs, but now we need to get into these charts. So first we're going to take a look at the what's up, BTC USD. Yo, dude, why did you change your name? Game Show was a great name. I don't know if I like BTC USD. BTC USD saying 4-0 friends. Congratulations, by the way. Brazil won yesterday. I know you're from Brazil. So why did you change your name? Why did you put BTC USD? I don't know if I like that name. I like Game Show. Game Show was a better name. Anyways. All right, so let's get into the charts. Let's go zoom out. I'm going to zoom out and look all the way back at the weeklies. On this is the NQ. Super user 007 saying, what's the basic difference between CFD and futures accounts? So let's tackle that quickly. The accounts are going to be different. So basically, you're trading different instruments, right? If you're trading CFDs, your CFD means contract for differences, which means you're trading a proxy. You're trading, I could call it a copy of the actual contract. That's why you're going to see a difference in price. And actually, I'm going to pull them up right now. So for example, for the Nasdaq, and let's put this close. We're going to put this on a 1-minute chart. Let's do reset. Okay, so that's the futures contract, the NQ, and then the CFD is going to be NAS 100. Sorry, CFD. We'll pick which one? Let's do Pepperstone. Let's do Forex.com. We'll do, not sure which one. Usually I prefer Oanda, but we'll do Forex.com. All right. So here is the difference. When you're trading futures, you are trading the actual contract, right? That contract comes directly from the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, the CME, the CBOT, depending on which contract you're trading. And the pricing data, the volume data, and all the data we get comes from a single institution, which means that price of 30,026 will be the same price everywhere. So 30,027 right now on the futures contract, but for the CFD, you see here it's 29,746. Why? Because the CFD is basing its price on the futures contract. So if you're trading the CFD, you're trading the proxy. That's one difference. The other so all the data for the futures contract come from a centralized source. So we're all going to get the same information. So for example, if I go from here 30,028, and then I go to my platform and look at the MNQ, it's 30,028. Well, 30,029. So I'm getting, we're all, even though it's a different platform, we're all getting the same data. The volume, the quantity of volume is also going to be the same. That's number one. Second of all, when you're trading futures, you're trading whole contracts. So you can only buy, for example, one NQ or MNQ contract, whereas with CFDs, you can buy like portions. You could buy zero point 0.1, etc. So some might say that it's better for risk management. Maybe, the difference is though you're going to have to account for swaps and you're going to have to account for the spread. Whereas with futures, the spread is practically inexistent. It's very, 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 very tight. Um, so these are the main differences. The last thing I could add is that futures are inherently leveraged instruments. So, for example, for the NQ, you're risking $20 per point. So every time it moves, if it goes from 30,042 to 30,043, you're risking 20 bucks. Or if you're trading the MNQ, which is the micros that we're usually trading, it's divided by 10, it's just $2 per point. Or the ES, which is $5 per point, or the MES, or if you're trading gold, which would be GC, the futures contract, it's $100 per point or $10 per point. So yeah, that's the main difference between futures and CFDs. Like very simply put. So I hope that answers your question. Who asked that question? Super user 007. I personally trade futures because actually in the US there's a legal aspect to that, but I don't need to get into that. And yeah, you're on the future side, which is the best side. We have Hans Gunther. How you doing? How you doing? Rich, good to see you. Brazil and Paraguay. All right. Doing good, doing good, doing good, Rich. Super user 007 saying CFD and futures 25K are having the same features, consistency rule, daily pause, withdrawal limit, etc. Can you open an account online and show it? So I could show you I always say it, the future side is the best side. I'm not saying the other sides are bad. I'm just saying the future side is the best side, right? It's like your favorite food. I don't know what you guys eat in the morning. I like eggs, right? Maybe you like scrambled eggs. Maybe you like an omelet. Maybe you like boiled eggs, right? So, for example, me, I'm gonna say the omelet side is the best side because I prefer omelets. That doesn't mean that boiled eggs are bad. That doesn't mean that scrambled eggs are bad. I'll eat any eggs, but I prefer the omelets. So the futures is the omelets of trading. We'll put it like that. Um, so I'm not gonna put the accounts side by side and compare them because I don't have enough knowledge of the CFD accounts. But I can pull up the futures accounts quickly for you so we could see them. In futures, you have the day trade accounts and the swing trade accounts. The swing trades allow you to hold them overnight, and we're, I would say, one of the only firms that allows you to do that when it comes to futures. So target 6%, max loss 4%. You could trade 2 minis or 20 micros. And for the day trade, you can only day trade. You have to close your account by 4:50 end of the trading session, 4:50 Eastern. And there you have it. You have the risk parameters there. I think you can go ahead and compare them, compare whatever works for you, and determine which one is the best, and try both and find out what's better for you. But we're here to get into the charts and to do some trading, so we're gonna look into that. Um, Super user saying you're new to futures, curious to know. Well, keep watching the stream. You're gonna find out a lot of stuff. There we go. Sun SMT saying futures is king. Going through micros and minis is just heaven. Yes, Sun SMT saw how fast you could make a profit or lose. So there we go. Rich saying it's overpriced, bland, without sides or toppings, or am I reading it correctly? No, omelets are great. Never mind. What is the consistency rule? The consistency rule means that you can. So, for example, it's a 25K account, and here's a simple way of doing that. I'm going to pull up my calculator. I want to answer the questions before, but I also want to. I won't ban you, Rich. You know we love you over here. I'm going to pull up my calculator because I'm bad at mental math, but we're going to do it together, right? So we have a 25K account. So 25K multiplied by 0.06, this is the profit target you need to reach, right? Now, 40% of that would be what? Well, it would be 1500 by 40. I could have done it the other way. Divided by 100. That's 600 bucks. What does that mean? If you take 4 trades of 600 and where you make 600 bucks in profit, you pass the challenge, right? Because you'd make more than what you need. All that means is that, for example, your biggest trade cannot be more than 600, or if you do make more than 600, then you'll have to take a little bit more trades, right? So basically, it's forcing you to be consistent in your trading. And it's per trade, not per day. So you could pass the account in one day. I've done that a few times. Let me show you. Actually, let me show you. I was a degenerate and passed an account the other day in just one day, but I took a lot of trades. So let's pull up that account, and you're gonna see. I'm gonna pull up the stats. I think it's there. It's account 628. All right, so we're gonna try to pull up account 628 trades. Account 628. I passed that account the other day. I should get it out of there. So there's a lot of trades there. How many trades did I take? I took 43 trades in one day, but I passed that in one day. But you're going to see. Let's put the P&L there. Where is it? Interval P&L. Okay. So my biggest trades, I needed to make, this is a 50K account, so I needed to make $3,000. But what happened is I had bigger trades. I had $1,000 there. 1, 2, 3 trades where I make 1,000 plus, and then one trade where I made 1,500. What that means is you basically divide the total amount of profit you need to make by 4, by 25%, and that will keep you under the what's it called? The consistency rule, right? Because it's just the maximum amount you're allowed to make on the account to pass the challenge or to receive a payout. That's essentially what it is. I don't know if I explained it myself. BTC USD said, did they remove the futures activation fee? I have great news about that. That is coming. That is coming. Activation fees are gonna be a thing of the past on the future side. So we're cooking there. We're cooking. What's up, Justin? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome back. I hope you understand the consistency rule. It just means that that's the max amount of profit. That's not the best way of explaining it. I'll think of a way to explain it better in a bit. I really want to take a look at the charts and kind of see what's going on there. So I'll get back to the consistency rule. Are there any dedicated support channels or platform for futures? Well, there is a dedicated Discord where you can get a lot of information. So once you buy an account, there you go. Rich explained it better. A single trade's profit may not exceed 40% of the total profit you made on the account. That's essentially what it means, which means one trade cannot be the determinant of the whole profit you made on the account, basically, right? That's the best way of explaining it. Rich explained it better than I did. I don't know. My brain is kind of in shambles this morning. I know I just want to look at the charts. That's what's going on. I wanna analyze these charts and get into the market because the market is about to open in 10 minutes. But Justin, once you buy an account, you go into the bottom left of your hub, and you be able to find the Discord link, get into Discord, and that's entirely dedicated to futures. We have great mods there. We're gonna have a dedicated support person very soon there. So get in there. You can ask questions, and we'll answer them. I'm in there quite often, so yeah, you could do that. All right, let's take a look at these charts, guys. So weekly chart, we're looking at the Nasdaq, and by the way, Jane will be joining me in a bit. So we started well open at last week's close, which is good. We're kind of recovering this candle here. We're at about the 50% area, so we'll put this on a 4-hour chart. We'll see. Okay, we're kind of topping here, so we might have to pull back a little bit, go test those 29,800s or maybe 29,500s, unless we're able to hold this for the next half hour. So we'll see what happens there. Maybe I'll wait and won't take any trades before 10 o'clock, but we'll see. And then let's zoom in, look at the hourlies. Kind of same pattern here. We double topped here. We're right at the point of control, so that's going to be an interesting area to look out for. And then let me go in on a 15-minute. I like to look at the speed of price. And man, we're consolidating here. So we're going to see our buyers able to hold this level and push it higher once we open, or are we going to be pushing lower? So we'll see. We'll see what happens there. Super user saying, "Where's Alejandra?" Alejandra's coming back tomorrow. She doesn't stream with me on Tuesdays. She'll be back tomorrow, Wednesday. But Jane will be, who's a great trader as well. Airplane Jane will be here in at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Eastern. So she'll be here in about 40 minutes. Man, my throat is dry this morning. All right. So that's what we're looking at on the NQ. Plan would be, let me see something. Let's lower the size. We could possibly enter and get a quick drop before market open. So I think I want to test a one-to-one trade there. Let's see how much the range is. We have a little bit of a consolidation, so I might want to try and sell these bottoms because we already topped. So we're gonna try a trade. Oh man, I'm on the wrong account. Let's get it here. We're gonna do a small 1R risk type of trade, get our feet wet. Whoa. And if that doesn't work, we'll just do a 2-to-1 here. Let's see. I think we could pull back a lot further, but we'll see. So this was our trend. From yesterday, there is room to go much lower. There's room to go all the way to I would say 29. I'm targeting 29,900s, but I think the 29,800s, so this area right here, is probably where we might find support. I forgot my mouse. Let's see. Let's call it this zone right here, or maybe we could wick lower. But if we don't push lower, then we'll find support here and go test the upper end of the range. So we'll see what happens. Sun SMT saying waiting for a pullback, then we drop. We'll see. We'll see. I was hoping for a quick drop before the market opened, but it looks like we might find support and pull up. So what we might do is go retest these highs here, right? Maybe form a lower high, and then we'll see if we get the drop or not. But I was looking for a quick flush on the open, so we'll see if we get that. Maybe we continue to the upside after that, but I think we need probably somewhat of a pullback first. But we'll see. Justin saying you got the same message, and so the error message I got here is because, so let me switch to that account. That is my old eval account, for the challenge that I passed, and this is the funded account. So I'm trading this account here, and so if I try to place a trade on this account, which I need to I remove as a favorite because so I can switch from accounts fast. If I try to place a trade there, so if I do buy at market, it says rejected by risk. That means that this account is no longer active, right? If you're getting the same account, it's either because you blew up the account or there's an error or that account is. So what happens once let's say you pass a challenge, you pass the eval, is that account is closed and you get a new account, which is a funded account. The same thing happens once you reach, for example, the profit target where you can scale the account. Once you reach that 10%, so say you passed, you got funded, and then you scale the account to 10%, that account gets closed and you get a new account with a wider, with a bigger margin for you to buy, because the risk parameters are different. So every time you get to a new level, your old account gets closed and a new account gets opened. That's just the way the system works. Super user saying best of luck. All right, thank you. We'll find out. I might be wrong, but that's why we're taking tiny risk. All right, seems like buyers are stepping in, which is good. It's giving me a read. If we take a loss here, then that will be information. If we take a win, then great. But either way, I'm looking for information right now, and I'm willing to pay $100 for the account. Justin saying, no, you didn't blow up the account or hit the drawdown. In fact, you're up 50% in profit. Nice. You can't trade for now. Yeah, that's weird. You said did you write support? What did they tell you? Are you sure you didn't hit the end of day, like the and then also make sure you're trading the right contract. That will be an issue also if you're trading the wrong contract. Like, for example, the expired futures account you wrote to support. All right, they should get back to you soon. If not, get into Discord and send me a DM, and I'll see if I can send them a reminder. All right, so 30 minutes from the open. It looks like I'm going to get stopped out on this trade. We've only looked at the NQ so far. We haven't looked at gold, but I like it. Everybody's asking questions. We're being very interactive this morning, so it's good. Let's see in 30 seconds once we open what happens. No problem. Get into Discord, DM me, and I'll send support a little bit of a reminder so we could see what's going on there. Super user is saying how to find the correct contract. Okay, so here's how you do it. Let me just look. Give me just 21 seconds. I want to see what happens once we open. I'll show you how to check the correct contract in exactly a few seconds after the open. I'm about to get stopped out. That's fine. We're just going to see what happens. Okay, so we got stopped out. Trade is out. We're recovering, it seems. Let's put it on a 5-minute. I'm going to give this a chance to develop sort of a range, and then we'll see where to get back. So I want to see Once we push up, how do we react to these levels, right? I expected a quick drop on the open, and maybe we get that quick drop, but I'm gonna let this develop sort of a range, and then we'll see what trades we can take, because if my trade didn't work out immediately, that means that we need to find out what the price wants to do. Okay, so let me show you how to find the right contract. So you could go on your chart, press space bar, and if you press space bar, you have all these options here. You go to futures, and let's say you want to trade the Nasdaq. Well, you're going to write NQ, and that's going to give you all the Nasdaq contracts and then current. What I recommend is you don't choose the NQ, you choose the micro, which is 10 times smaller than the NQ. So instead of risking $20 per point, you're going to be risking $10 per point. So you're going to do MNQ, for example, and then you're going to find the current contract, MNQU6, and you choose whatever time frame you want. So for example, that's what I have pulled up right here. But let's say I wanted to trade oil. Woo, we're taking off. Let's see. This is like over 100 points now. Yeah, 120, 130. Nice. I didn't know we were going to find buyers that soon. I thought we needed to drop a little bit before we found buyers, but buyers have been aggressive. All right, let's look at BTC USD saying I made some deals today, might not do anything else today. Oh yeah, awesome. If you already took some trades, made some good deals, some good trades, then good on you, man. What were you trading? The Nasdaq? Let me know. So SMC saying a good sweep incoming. We'll see, because we have to be careful. There's this little trend line that I see here. Let's look at these tops. So let me put this in blue, and then I'll take a look at the ES in the few just to see how the ES is reacting. So you guys know I like to use the lines instead of the candles. But anyways, we're looking at this trend line here. If we break here, and yeah, we sweep the tops, but instead of a sweep, what we might get is a break, a pullback, and a continuation higher, because that's aggressive buying right here. There was no hesitation. We're just 2 minutes in, and we're already over 100 points up with volume. So this is not convincing me to short just yet, but we'll see. All right. So now let's see. Let's say, for example, we do CL. Let's do CL. You can find the CL contract here. Now, the next thing you're probably going to be wondering is, oh, there you go. You're talking about when is the opening and closing of these contracts. The easiest way to do it is, I'm sure everybody uses TradingView. If you go to a daily chart of TradingView, that's the easiest way to do it. There's different ways to find it, but I'll just only show this way because it's really easy. You go either to a weekly chart or a daily chart. The daily is more specific. Well, where's NQ? All right, sorry. You go to a daily chart, and then you can see these little arrows here. You click on them, and then you can see the correct contract. So this indicates when the contracts switch. So you're going to switch, for example, right now we're using the U contract that's going to expire in September. Before that, we had the NQM contract that expired in June. So once we reach the 15th of June, then we switch to the September contract. What I suggest, though, is that maybe 1 week before the contract expires, you switch it. Of course, there's a continuous contract that you could trade on TradingView. It's called the FUT, but I never trade it. I rather trade the correct contract. So you could trade, for example, NQFUT. That's the continuous contract. So you wouldn't have to switch. You could trade that, but I never trade that. I always trade the correct one. I keep saying NQ, but MNQ. I recommend, with the risk we have, you only trade micros. Because if you want to trade minis, then you just multiply it by 10. Well, look at that. We're breaking these highs. Is it going to be a sweep? We'll see. We're taking off. There we go. So that takeoff that we're getting, that's what I thought. I thought we are going to get the drop before we have that takeoff, and now we're probably over 200 points. Uh, yeah, that's a huge range, man. I'm probably going to have to trade the ES. Let's look at the ES. So yeah, if you look on TradingView, you'll find the dates. So for example, if you go there, next date is here. It expires on the 15th of September. It goes from U to Z. So 1 week out. So maybe the 7th or 8th of September, you want to be switching to the other contract. I hope that helps you, super user 007. So we're seeing some weakness on the ES, by the way. The Nasdaq has already taken the highs. So let's look at the MNQ right now. Let's put it on a 15-minute chart. You see how we've already taken these highs on the NQ, but on the ES, we're still lagging. We haven't taken the highs either. So who's telling the truth here? Which index is telling the truth? Let's look at the Dow. I want to see what YM is doing. So MYM, futures, U6. So here, for the person who was asking for the difference, this is coming from the CBOT, Chicago Board of Trade. Let's put it on a 5-minute. Okay, weakness on the Dow. So is the strength of the Nasdaq real? Maybe we might get a sweep like what was it? Sun S&T saying it took the highs during London. Let's see. Let me put it on hourly. Okay, it took the Asia highs. Yeah, we pulled back. We're pushing higher. Let me look at the NQ. Zoom out. I mean, you could say the same thing that the NQ took the Asia highs. Oh, sorry, that was from yesterday. Where's Asia? Let's see. I see a lot of strength on the NQ though, and weakness on the other indexes. Let me look at the Russell. Russell is 2K for the micro. Uh, let's just look at the main contract, RTY. Okay, weakness on the Russell as well. So that's kind of making me think of shifting my bias. Let's take a look at oil really quickly. Oil still pulling back. Man, look at that. I left that yellow arrow there because I made it. I can't remember how long ago, but it's probably when we were trading there around the 12th of June. And I thought we were going to get a pullback and continue lower, but that didn't happen. And we're back at basically pre-war levels. So that's good for my gas tank. Russell holding, Dow kind of doing a quick pullback. Let's look at the Nasdaq again. Go on a lower time frame. I have a mobile setup here because I'm in an undisclosed location. Okay, so let's see. It looks like we got the sweep. What I would need, because again, here there's two plays I'm looking at. If we're bullish, this is just a pullback and we're going to continue higher. If this is bearish, then we'll form another high or a lower high. So I'm just going to wait for that. I'm going to wait for the retest. I'm not in a hurry to take any trades. And if it wants to run away from me, then it can run away from me. We'll see. Let me know. What are you guys trading this morning? keep looking. I keep saying I need to put music here. Let me put some music in the background. Let's put the techno loop I had the other day. Hey, hey. Somebody asked me where I was from. Where were you? Where are you from? I think it was Super User 007. Where are you from, Super User? And you're welcome. No problem. That's why we're here, to give you info. We do this for you. Justin, we didn't get the boxes yet, but I'm just going to do it with the indicator. Yes, but it's too early. Yeah. I think I'm going to trade the ES because the ranges are just ridiculous. So by the way, since you were asking about CFDs and how we can risk, I always have my brackets preset, right? So if I press shift and I want to buy, I could buy here, buy a limit order, and I'm risking $100. That's my 1R risk on there, but that's risking 50 points. Look at how much the range is insane, right? So I can't really, or maybe if I was shorting, if I was risking this high, so if this is my risk there, my entry should be right there, right? There's so much strength there, I'm not going to take that trade. So we'll wait. Let's look at the ES though. I think the range on the ES is more palatable. Found a bottom. So if I press shift, you see how much I have so much room, and I could take multiple contracts here. That's what I want. So I think I'm going to trade the ES today. We'll see. We'll see what we get. We need the price to move a little bit to show us a little bit more what it wants to do. I want to get in the trade, hold it. I don't want to scalp. So we'll see what happens. Unless something really something pops up that's really glaring at me and it's really obvious on the MNQ, sorry, then I'll take it. We haven't looked at gold, by the way. It's similar to the boxes. Yeah. Since I have the indicator that I built, I don't need to draw the boxes anymore. So let me turn on the indicator. It's still waiting, but it's telling me the data. You can see here, I don't know, I'll make this bigger so you guys can see it. This is an indicator that I built for how I trade the open, basically the opening range. Let me make the thing bigger, the dashboard. By the way, guys, if you use AI, you can make your own custom indicators with Claude. It's awesome. How do I make this? Okay, bottom right, and then we'll make the text size large. So now it's large. You can see the opening range height is 231 points. That means it's very wide. And then it said, did it sweep London? Yes. Is it higher than the prior day? Yes. So technically, this should be a good setup. We'll see. It's showing me the dollar index, the VIX at the open, oil. So it's saying, yeah, I should take the trade, but I don't always trust it. I mean, I could have taken the long. That's what it means, because it's a long only indicator, but I use it for both long and short. I need to make a shorting version of it. But anyways, we're going to remove the what's it called? We're going to remove the dashboard because I don't need it. All right, now we got our levels. This is a sweep. Basically, right now, it's telling me A+, it's telling me to take a opening range breakout trade, right? So it's telling me to buy here for a breakout. If I were to buy here, then my TP would be, if I measure this, the halfway point. So my TP would be right here around 30,374. You guys want me to take this trade, the opening range breakout, or no? It's telling me to take this breakout. I don't know. I'm not convinced. If Justin says take the trade, I'll take it. So basically, you put a buy stop here. Richard's saying take it. Okay, we're gonna do a 1 to 2 risk reward. So let's put a buy stop. It's gonna be bad risk reward. $318. Let me check if that would be correct, because it's half the range. So wait, let's do it with a box. I'm gonna take it for you, Richard. I don't like buying tops, but yeah, it's saying TP should be 379. Maybe I should do a little bit less, 346 at best. So we'll do 150, 346 more or less. So that would be, yeah, I know. I wouldn't, it's not the ideal trade, honestly. I want to sell here. I don't want to buy. Colin saying you would hold. Okay. NJO saying you'd go for a sell. Yeah, me too. Hans may be looking for some liquidity. Yeah, he's trying to get me to stop out so he can short there. If I win, I can say you're amazing. If I lose, I can say you're amazing, but incorrect. Okay. I mean, the buy stop is there. If it's gonna explode up, it'll take me out. But we'll see. I'm not gonna buy on a pullback. I'm just gonna buy the what's it called? The wick up, if it does wick up. And this is bad risk reward. Everybody's saying they want to sell. Yeah, I want to sell too. But we'll see. I'm taking this one for Rich. It's all in good fun, guys. The account is in profit. We're good. Don't worry. $100 won't work. Won't hurt. As soon as it explodes up, I'm going to reduce my risk, because I don't trust this one. I mean, saying breakout. I think it's going to be a fake out. I think we're going to pop and fade, but I might be wrong. So this one's for the chat. So how many, let's see, I should put a poll. I don't even know how to do a poll on this. I would like to do a poll and see how many people are saying I should short this, how many people are saying I should long this, and we would see which side wins. It would be great if I could give away accounts to all the winners. Well, we're seeing resistance here. Let me take a quick look at the ES. Man, a lot of consolidation here. I want to sell. The longer this takes to execute, the more convincing the sell is, by the way. Yep. You see all these wicks? That's why you don't totally trust the indicator. It's saying A+, but I'm not convinced yet. We'll see. And Joe saying sell. Oh, Bala Roger, it's been a while. I haven't seen you. Just be out before. Rich, you can't be saying buy it and sell it. What are you doing? You're sending me mixed signals. What's going on? Stick to your plan. No, here's the thing. I've done a study that's of about 400 days, right? That says that if you take this breakout, there's about a 75% win rate. The problem though, the problem though, is that it's bad risk reward. So the study said if you take the breakout, you need to be risking the opening print, which is ridiculous. Because if I take the breakout and I risk the opening print, I'm risking $500. That's like 1 to 5 risk reward. So that's bad. We'll keep it there. And I'm going to take the breakout. Whether it wins or fails, doesn't matter. There we go. We executed. Let's see if it works. Let's go in the 1 minute. Let's see if it's a false breakout or if it does work out. We'll see. It's still I'm going to do exactly. Yeah, let's just leave it there at the wick. I see volume, so if it explodes up, great. But I don't trust this one. A lot of, what are you saying? NJ is saying a lot or rejection to the upside. There's a 30,264 level, last 30, probably liquidity grab and then go bearish. We'll see. But 75% of the time it says these breakouts go up and then fail. So if it fails, then we'll take the short. We'll see. BTC USD saying there's news. What news? What do you mean I can't? This ain't investing. All right, guys. Well, we're in profit. I guess Rich was good. Let's wait and see. If it doesn't take me out in the next 8 minutes by 10 o'clock, I'm gonna close the trade because I don't want to hold it into the hourly open. So basically, the indicator was saying take the trade. And according to the indicator, my next TP should not be right there in the middle, 345, whatever it was. My next TP should be all the way up there. My next TP should be 30,496. But again, I'm not going to do what the indicator says. We're just going to take this CP if it works. If it works, and that's a big if. Hey, Void's in the house. How you doing? He's saying rally, base, and rally. Okay. Well, this looks like a little bit of a triangle. Let's see if we get a rally. Let's see what this looks like on the bigger time frame. That's a 5-minute chart. Let's see. This needs to do something within the next 5 minutes. If it doesn't, that was the liquidity sweep we were looking for. Oh, Antoine is back in the house. It's been a long time, man. We haven't seen you in a while. You've been making too much profits. That's what happened. Are we getting follow through, boys and gals? If there are gals looking at us, let's see how much of a move that was in points. And let's see how many points. This is a dollar amount. I want to see in points. 75 points. There we go. We're starting to fail. Let's see if it's a pullback. So a setup I do like, though, but it would need to rally a little bit higher, is break, pull back, and continue higher, right? So a setup that I like, but this was too shallow. We should have seen a little bit more strength. The setup I do like is we break, so maybe to here, just shy of that 50%. We pull back and then we rally. That's a setup I like. So let's see. Oh, we're seeing the strength. Does the volume come in? Let's look at the volume. Let's see. Um, Tell me, Dave, you had a setting on the chart where it indicated at which point a trade's profit is needed to bring it back. Yeah, it's right there. It's the cover point. So the cover point is the area where I'm back in profit. I'm still not back in profit. You can see there, we took $100 loss. We're about 70 bucks, 80 bucks, whatever in profit. It needs to go above this. So if it does, then I'll make an extra, I don't know, 50 bucks. There we go. Well, now I'm seeing the strength, so I'm wondering, should I keep moving my TP and just trail it? Let's see. Momentum is slowing down a little bit. We have 4 minutes until 10 o'clock. And I'm going to close this. It's either going to TP or I'm going to close it at 10 o'clock. Let's see if we can get above those 320s. Antoine saying trail my TP. You want me to trail my TP? I think we're gonna wick up and move down. We need a pullback soon. I'm gonna keep it at the bad risk reward that Rich said. I'm gonna keep it at a 1 to 2. A 1 to 2 risk reward. Where do you find it on the platform? I can't remember exactly. Let me look. I just want to see if this takes the TP. Just give me a few seconds. We got 3 minutes to go. So right now I'm at the cover point. So I was break even for maybe 3 seconds there, and we're pulling back. So we'll see. How does this look like on a 5-minute? All right, do we get a third wick there or no? The real trade I wanted was the short. Close the trade? No, I'm not going to close the trade. I'm going to close it at 10 or at TP, or it's going to be a loser. So we'll see. I could put the TP at break even, or let me just make it, all right, we'll make it a 1-to-1 trade. So we're risking 75. The TP 75 points. We'll risk 50 points. There we go. This way we lose just $100. Let's see what we get. Hey, I like this music. Let's see what we get. I'm not gonna be a wise man yesterday said, do you want to be right or do you want to make money? Well, today I don't want to be wise. I'm just playing with Rich here. I want to give him the satisfaction. All right, we got 2 minutes to go. You see right now, Rich, I'm at the cover point plus 6 points. So yeah, that's how we know I'm profitable. We're making about 12 bucks here. So I put it at 347. We should blast through that if there's strength. We got 1 minute until 10 o'clock. So I'm putting my mouse on cancel orders and close, because in 48, 47, 46 seconds, isn't it a beauty when it gets to your TP like this and doesn't take you out? Look at this. All right. Hey, we made it, guys. We made it. Well, I guess the breakout worked out today. 45 bucks in profit. Very, very small profit, tiny profit, but it's the process. It's not the profit. And now it's probably going to keep continuing higher, but it's fine. I'm going to wait for a better setup. But there you go. I guess my indicator's not so bad today. Indicator saying we should have held all the way to here, all the way to 30,494. But I'm not 100% convinced yet, right? What I want to see, let me put this on a little bit of a higher time frame. We've been exploding up on the 5-minute chart. So I need a pullback and a better setup that I could hold for longer, and then possibly I could scale into and go up to maybe 4 or 5 contracts. We only took one contract there, and ideally I'd probably take that on the ES, but we'll see. Rich is the best trader ever today. All right. I mean, magnificent. Thank you, Amin. I like it. Yeah, nice little breakout. I mean, hey, it was a 75-point winner. There we go. There's the pullback. Man, did we catch the top, guys? Did we catch the top? It's 10 o'clock now. Let's see. What was the high? The high was, let's look at the execution, actually. Show trades. We almost caught the top, I think. So we exited at 30,347, and the top was 30,372. So a few points off. 23 points off the top. That's not bad. All right, now we're pushing lower. That's what I was looking for. That's what I was waiting for. Let's see. Buyer stepping back in. Okay. All right, let me put this volume a little bit lower, and then we're going to try to look for some better setups. And if this is going to grind up all day, then we'll have to see where to get in. But let's find the cover point setting that Rich was talking about. So let's see. We go to settings, more settings. It's just something you have to take. I don't remember where it is exactly, but I'll find it for you. Give me just 1 second. So general, I think it's chart trading. Where is it? I'm trying to find it. Close position, quick access to OCO. It's not there. Is it in trade? I know it just says cover point. Man, looks like we're continuing higher, guys. Let me try to search. Sorry. Let me try to search here. I can't remember exactly where it is, but we'll see. Cover point. Oh, there's somebody in the background. Let me put this ruckus down. I'll put it back. I'll put it back.
Music on my live stream. That sounds like cool. Awesome.
Let's do it. There she is. We haven't seen her in a while, so she needs some confetti. Whoa, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Balloons first. Fireworks.
All right. That's right. 4th of July, Canada Day. I get to celebrate them both.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
And I will be celebrating them both.
Nice,
Excuse me.
Nice.
Tickle in my throat.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. How about yourself? Well, I've been packing like crazy.
Yeah.
You know, moving is one of the probably the most stressful things in life, right? And then when you have somebody be like, okay, yeah, everything's good. You're going to close on the 26th. And yeah, no, it doesn't happen. And uh-oh, did I just kill myself? Yeah, I did. I killed myself on the video stream. Hold on. Let's get this refreshed here. I just went in I'm the voice behind the scenes.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, let's go here. Settings. Sorry about that. I just realized what I this one, and then we'll go. Now it should come back. Yes. Boom. Okay. At least I know how to fix it.
Nice.
Yeah. So, as a planner, I like to plan stuff. I like to make sure that everything is set up, I'm organized, trade the plan, set up the plan. Well, it was, set up the move, everything is good, lots of logistics internationally. And
Yep.
then, nope, we're not closing on the 26th. We're closing on the 15th of July. So,
Oh my gosh. That's a
yeah.
long wait time.
Yeah, it's a long wait time. It's a big difference, but it's okay. Now we know everything is moving. So we're in the midst of moving and all that good stuff. So it's coming along. It's coming along. And
Okay.
yeah, it's good. It allowed me some time to step away from trading as well to deal with life and sort of reset and get ready for what is to come.
Yeah. Nice, 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 nice. And we don't need to disclose the location, but I know you're moving to a hotter part
Well,
of
I'm moving to Florida. Yeah, no worries.
the-
I have no problem saying I'm moving to Florida from Montreal. So that's moving across the continent. It's not easy to plan. It's not easy at all. But very happy to be doing it. And I think it's going to be great. Just entered a short actually right
Oh,
now
nice.
on the Nasdaq mini. Saw them selling a little bit. And 10 o'clock move. Let's see if I can. Don't I want to stay green? Well, we'll still leave it up there. But it looks like they are taking some profit a bit here.
Taking some
And
profit.
yeah,
We took
yeah. How
we
about
took a
you?
little breakout this morning. Actually, had a trade. I thought we were gonna get a drop on the open. We didn't get that, so took a little loss there. We took the breakout. I was just illustrating something and recovered there, and now I'm just watching, waiting for a better setup. But
Hmm.
yeah, everybody was saying this is some type of liquidity grab, and we probably have to push lower. So we'll see if that does happen or if we get a lot of strength.
Yeah. Well, I also, you know me, I looked at different levels. I check all that out, and going into this new month. Okay, I'm gonna lock it. Took out a little profit there before it ran against me.
Nice.
$4.50. Little profit.
Oh,
Uh,
nice. We made back 45 bucks and 50 cents. So that's good.
there you go. That
Good
is the name
numbers.
of it today. So looking at actually getting some caution signals in the market on the fear indexes. So starting to see that with gold and silver and the dollar, we could
Hmm.
end up really starting to see a bit of a turn. Seeing the money rotating. I was just on with Trade the Pool talking about money rotation and
Hmm.
how that is setting up potentially for a bigger move.
Okay.
So
So
seeing
you're seeing money rotate from where to where?
seeing money rotate from, well, selling the dollar, looking
Mhm.
for the safer havens, sort of dividend potential plays. All right, I'm going to sell again. And I'll put that there.
Yeah, I think.
You
Give me a
think,
sec.
what?
No, no, no. I think I was looking for a short, so I think the setup is coming there. I don't know if I want to take it on the Nasdaq just because of the huge volatility. Let me
Well,
do quick. It's
on
fine.
the 5 minute candle, if you look at the 5 minute candle, it's got a pretty good hammer there. You see
Yeah,
that?
it's looking decent.
So I liked my first entry better, but it looks like if it breaks, it looks like it could break down a bit more here. So we'll see. I'll
I'm
I'll
gonna
give it a
take it
$100 risk.
on the yeah. I'm gonna take it on the ES. This way I could give it room. Yeah. Sorry.
Um, no worries. No, no. Hey, we're here. We're here to trade and to also talk about it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yesterday we were talking about how challenging that may be.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It can happen for sure. I'm gonna drop my risk down to $75 here now. Um, so what I'm seeing is that we're about to start a new quarter tomorrow, right? So money
Yep.
rotation is inevitable today. It's the last day of the quarter. Remember that at least the
Mhm.
stock market is closed on Friday. Canadian stock market is closed on Wednesday. Thursday is
Futures
going to be a
market is
very,
closing early on Friday.
yeah, and so you're going to see that there's going to be a very big volume, in my opinion, on Thursday. A lot of times we see that there tends to be really big positioning that happens on Thursday. It's the beginning of the month. I'm about to get stopped out. Yeah, there you go. And so you will see that there's going to be a lot of positioning on Thursday. Is it going to be a continued move to the upside or downside? The fear that's coming in right now is making me weary of what's going to happen. Starting to see the dollar getting sold is leaning me towards metals now. I just took a little entry position on silver. So maybe that's where we need to be looking today, actually. Let's look at
Nice,
silver.
yeah. By the way, if you don't mind sharing your screen, or if you can't, I'll just look at
Oh
it
yeah,
on my
no,
end.
I think I hit the button and maybe I kicked myself out of it.
No problem.
There we go. Okay, so here's that's the Nasdaq. Let's put it on to silver.
Yep, give me just 1 second.
And you know what's coming?
What's coming?
Besides the World Cup, besides the, all the good things like, well, over on Trade the
Oh,
Pool, there's doing the trade it again, not trade it again, second chance. But
yeah.
silver is looking pretty spectacular to me. We've got the bigger money down below. So let's bring it on over to let's see, do they have micro silvers? Silver.
Silver, SIL, yeah. It should be
Silver futures, MSLV,
M.
MSLI,
Yeah,
MSI,
it's different. Let me double check. I can't remember
MSI.
in my mind. Silver
Mm,
is. I never trade the micro silvers. I'll remember. Give me 1 second. It's a little different.
yeah, no worries. Hey, Dow Futures Mini, DJI. Let's go to SI.
It's
SI.
SIL. SIL.
SIL. There we
Yeah,
go. The
it's
micro
it's not
silvers. Okay. So yeah, we come up, it's mirroring over here again. So right now it's a harder time, just because we're just coming up to that 10:15 mark, but we have the bigger money down below right over here. So looking for that to potentially continue. We have the bigger money below us over here as well. Also looking to oil, right? Let's look at oil now. Let's go to
Man,
CL.
we're almost back to pre Epic Fury levels, which is very interesting.
Right. So let's go to USO over here. I see that they bought. Now we do have oil numbers that are going to come out tomorrow. Uh, and right now we've got a big base that's happening, 106.32 over here. Very similar chart. Oh, no wonder. I was going to say very similar chart to silver because it is on the right. It's not even oil futures. All right, let's come on over here. So oil futures, we have the bigger money down here. So if I were to do that, I'd put the risk right here. Looking to see, we've got a bit of a TTM squeeze. Oh, so what I was saying, what's coming?
Mm-hmm.
Trading View. I believe Trading View
Yeah,
is coming to the fire.
Trading View is, well, it's already there for the CFD side, and we
Yeah.
haven't announced it, but we're
Oh,
working on
sorry.
it. No, it's fine. It's fine.
I
We
let the
have
cat out of the bag.
we're working on it. We're working on getting it for the future side. So yeah, we haven't announced anything yet. It's probably going to take a while, but yeah, we're working on getting that for everybody.
All right.
Um, I owe you $100, Rich. All right, no problem. We'll see. Yeah, he called out a trade and I took it. Anyways.
Okay. So I'm going to put this down, my stop down over here, looking to see if this can hold and continue to move up to the upside, based off of the dollar. right? So if we
Yeah.
look at DXY right now, okay, dollar's dropping, that would actually drop the price. But overall, no, dollar dropping should increase the price. Correction. So they have sold the dollar up here. So that is giving me confidence that we are going to see the metals and the commodities move higher as we see the dollar fade, which means that we should be seeing oil rise. So I'm in this little position here. I'll give it one more shot to see if it'll just come right onto the upside. We have volume dropping as well, descending. So I don't think that people want to sell it here, potentially buy it. So looking for that to continue to move to the upside over there with silver as well and gold. So that's what I'm seeing.
Let's see. Let's see what we get. Yeah, dollar dropping should be constructive. We will see what we get. Gold. I don't know if I'm 100% convinced yet of the total shift in momentum, but we have reached a critical area. I know we talked about it way back when we weren't sure yet what gold wanted to do. We had a little bit of recovery, and then from I would say what was it mid-April until now we continued sliding. Now we're back to I would say mid rally. That huge rally we had. That I don't know where one would start it from. We could start it from I would say maybe I keep going looking back beginning of 2025. So the last third of the rally, we're back to an interesting area. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Where we had found support previously, we're trading right above that. So I think we probably have reached that critical area. This is an area where we recovered from sharply around March. So yeah, I think probably we're like you're saying. There's probably a little bit of rotation there. There's probably some nibbling, some position building starting around that area. We'll see. We'll see if it follows through because we've been falling for the past 3 months.
Yeah, it's just been sell, 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 sell. But with the new quarter, with seeing money rotate, we're going to see new candles start tomorrow, right? We have new monthly candles. I like that 33-day candle. So we've just pulled back there. Let's go to the gold futures here just to see where we are on the gold futures on the 33-day. Don't ask me why. I like the multiples of three.
Yeah, I was gonna
Um,
say I like that 33 number.
So we're at a support level of 40.16 for 40 for the futures there for gold. Let's check silver futures. I think I just had it over here. And I think
There we go.
silver might be able to come back a little bit further down to 53.74, but we almost hit there. So that could be potential for that to move up. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I'm just looking at that fact that we're getting a bit of a slowdown, money rotation. There you go.
Yep.
Change that trend line to the lows back in May and then August, which is where we really launched. And
Yeah.
boom, we ran higher. Now we've just come back and tested it. So we are hitting a upward trend line there on the bigger, longer term.
Yeah.
So
If you take it from I would say the $48 level all the way to the 75s, we're kind of in the middle of that last rally there. So I don't know if we need to pull back a little bit more before we recover. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see. By the way, total sorry. Side note, I need to mention it because you weren't there, but I want to get your take on SpaceX. That's been the talk of the
SpaceX.
town. I'm not touching
Yes.
that with a 10-foot pole, but
Hi.
I don't know, multiple reasons, personal reasons, and
I love it. So I just re-entered because I got this buy signal from the big guys right here. Why did we get that buy signal yesterday? Because it was just added into the Russell 1000. So we're
right.
getting Russell 1000 buying. happening. And then July 7th, we're going to get more buying happening because it's going to be added into the Qs, the Nasdaq 100.
That's when it's
So,
added. That's what I was wondering. When is it going to be added to the queues? Because I think, sorry to interrupt you there, and that was my
no
whole
worries. I
thesis
think I
when
have it here.
I was on
I was just
TTP.
looking at
We
it.
talked about it. And my opinion was, even though I don't like the asset, right, as a trader, it's not a matter of what you like, what you don't like opinion. It's just what moves the market. And I'm totally open to that. I think personally, SpaceX might become the next NVIDIA in the sense that it might be just like Tesla was a few years back, what really moves the market, right? I think that might be what happens. Where if SpaceX moves, the whole tech sector moves.
Right. I think we could see that too. But so here are the dates. You know what? Let's see. I will make it larger for everybody to see. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Okay. Can you see that? Okay. I know it's
Yep.
sometimes hard to see. There we go. So NASDAQ 100, July 7th. So projected actual initial weight 0.95 to 1.5%. Russell 1000, that happened June 29th. So that was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
S&P 500 cannot happen for until we have 4 earnings quarters that are profitable. So they're
Yeah,
saying
they didn't
expect,
bend. They didn't bend down.
right, right. So
Hats off to the S&P for that. Yeah.
yes, expected for that to happen 2027 next June, right? Because we
Yeah.
IPO'd. So we would need 4 quarters, maybe even 5. So then there's this space themed ETF, Mars, which I didn't even know about. And that was it's 11% of that. So maybe that's one to look at. NASA was the only ETF in this category with the pre-IPO exposure. So
Interesting.
right now, the next big influx of volume is going to happen before July 7th. So holding it now through July 7th could be a scenario that's going to end up, giving some profits just based on the addition factor, right?
Yeah.
That's it alone. And looking at this, we're starting to see, yeah, we have a nice rounded bottom, charts in general. We have this
Mm-hmm.
consolidation phase. 166 looks like the top that we need to break for that, down to 149. So 17 points. So then you add 17 points off of 166, you're going to be 76, 83. So 183 right up here would be the rough area of a target just based off of that mathematically, which would make sense because we had a former high up here at
Yep.
185. So you might see that you get a nice 20-point run up. Okay, it pulls back a little bit, and then we head on up and we hit up to 199, 198 area, 197.50, and then it pulls back. So a lot of different areas and directions. I think we're going to see it hit up to 245. I think we could easily see that we have a 245 move potentially. End of year, yes, but potentially even before July 7th, because people are going to be, oh, the news cycle is coming out. Oh, SpaceX is being added into the NASDAQ 100. People
Mm-hmm.
forgot or didn't know or aren't aware. So the general public's going to go, oh, okay. Once you
Yeah.
start to hear that, really advertise that you need to buy it, that might be time to trim some of the position,
Yeah.
right?
Of
Because
course.
they need to create the buyers because they're selling. So,
Yeah. There you go. I think there's going to be a ton of, I hate to call it that, but a ton of retail money in there. All of the talks I've listened to, everything I've looked at, shows that it's a lot of just regular people piling into to the asset. So,
right.
indeed, we'll see. We'll see. Is it going to be what we saw for Tesla back in the day when it was introduced? We saw a little bit of a pullback, then it rallied again. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I think definitely my take is I need to watch it because it's inevitably going to affect the market.
Do you see any character here? I see the grandpa from The Simpsons.
Wow. Okay. Very, very. You have a lot of imagination there. I don't see him yet, but
See? Okay, hold on. I gotta do this.
how do you see him?
Simpsons
I need some eyes.
grand grandpa. Hold on. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this. You're gonna see it immediately. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I
I
see
hope
this.
so.
Okay, hold on.
Let's see.
Image. Okay, here. Let me take a little my snipping tool. I was talking about SMH earlier. Okay, it's the wrong
What,
direction.
what
Hold on.
about?
This is better. This is better. Hold on.
Okay.
This looks like it
Oh
looks
yeah,
like
maybe I see it a
the
little bit more.
grandpa from The Simpsons.
Indeed, man, that's that's creative there. Yeah, now I can see. I can totally see
Do
it
you
now.
not see this?
I can totally see it now. Yeah, I see it.
Anybody else? You guys see this? Uh,
Oh
so that's
man, that
SpaceX.
was creative.
It's Grandpa Simpson, right?
Yeah, indeed.
See, this is like the mouth. It's crazy. That's where my mind went.
That is so funny. Yeah, it kind of kind of looks like him indeed. If you add some eyes there and the
Yeah, the
sunglasses,
eyes,
totally,
the
totally
glasses
Grandpa
right here.
Simpson. There you go with the
Stock
little hair.
art.
That's so funny.
Okay, so back to
Which
silver. Silver is doing well. I'm happy that I added to my silver position. Of course, that's the one trade I did not take, but that one is moving to the upside right there. So, and I have this bad habit. I don't know if you have this habit, Dave.
I
Instead
have a
of
lot of
closing
bad
out up
habits actually.
here, I close my charts.
No, I don't have that one yet.
So
Instead of
I
hitting
don't
the
know
close
why.
button, you close with the X up there.
Yes, so instead of hitting my X up here, I'm like, oh,
Uh,
okay, close. Because it
oh,
looks
okay.
like a window, right? It looks like a
Yeah,
window right here. So I think I
yeah.
need more charts. So I don't do that.
So actually, what you can do for when you accidentally mess up the charts, I'll show you right now. If you go to the bottom, actually, let me let you set it up. But if you go to the
Workspace.
bottom left, workspace, exactly, you save as and put
Mm,
a name. This way, if you mess it up, you could always bring it
try
back and
this.
just store it.
I'm going to play around with it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's super busy.
yeah. I think that's how
Yeah, I was just
the
playing around
brokerage.
with it. Preloaded workspaces.
Yeah.
Whose is this? Oh, this looks cool.
Oh, you have pre-established ones.
Yeah, this one was the one for preloaded workspace by AT Garetti Pro.
Nice.
But it's not really. We've got Bitcoin, but nothing's in it. There's no. I think I would have to change
Yeah, you
them.
probably would have to add your whatever asset you want to trade.
Okay, there we go. I just have to change the backgrounds because I don't like light.
Yeah, we were having that discussion the other day. Actually, at Trade the Pool during the SpaceX thing, we were discussing okay, light charts or dark charts. And for me, it's always dark charts because it's easier on the eyes.
Yes, I
Um,
agree.
I think Michael Knowles was saying he puts it white because he thought it was better for the audience. Me, I'm like, man, I gotta save my eyes first.
I
Um,
agree.
light charts, I can't do it.
So this futures is expired. Let's go ES.
It's the U
ES.
contract these days.
ESU. There we go. Yeah, right. Now, let's go to visibility. No, settings. Okay, that's better. The gray is okay. It's not bad.
It's not bad. I mean, it's uh, personal preference thing.
No, not white. What are the colors for colorblind people so that they are customized?
I would have to look that up. I'm not sure.
I'm not colorblind, but majority of it's mostly men.
Really?
Yeah, it's a male trait, not a female trait. The dark gray would work.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
There, I like that one. Now, can I save it
Yeah, I
as?
go dark. Hey, we got Evans back in the house. How you doing? It's been a while. It's been a while. Where have you been hiding? Been printing too much profits?
Hello, Evans.
You missed so we had trader battles here. There's been a lot going on,
I
by the
know,
way.
I know. Listen, I was having my own battles.
Yeah, you were dealing with different issues. That's fine.
Let me tell you, it's like
Um,
you want to, it's like the biggest rug pull on earth. When someone's like, okay, we want to close on this day. Just kidding.
yeah, I know it's not easy, but yeah, we had trader battles. That was fun. We had so I won. I think I won one, lost one, and then there was a third one where I almost won, and then the guy completely. So I was. You had to make $1,000 in profit to be able to win the account. So I was like, I hit it. My TP was lower, so it hit like $1,075. Didn't take me out, and then completely reversed, and he went long. So
Right?
it was a fun one, an interesting one.
Very nice. I
Indeed.
want to
And
see.
then we're rallying, by the way. What's up, Tay
Oh,
Keith? Tay Keith saying
hey,
hello to
hi
Jane. It's
Keith.
been a while.
Yeah, you missed it.
Oh,
I'm in packing, moving annoyance.
yeah.
I have an abbreviated trade setup. I mean, trading desk setup. That's like the only thing that's somewhat standing. Furniture's packed, clothes are packed, everything. It's fun. We're glamping in the house. That's it. We're glamping. We're like, do we
We're
have any
glamping.
forks and knives for our steak that we're grilling? Right? Because we got rid of the pots and pans, so we're using the grill.
Yeah, interesting. It's moving is always, let's call it fun for lack of a better term.
It's a new beginning. New beginning.
Indeed, 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 indeed. So Evans, you said you've been growing your accounts. That's great. That's great. Hey Keith, how you doing? By the way, guys, I wanna remind everyone that. Give me just 1 second. Let me just manage this position really quickly here.
You in a nice long?
Yeah, I'm in a long. I was trying to take a breakout. I was adding. I think I added a little bit too much here. Let me switch. Just 1 sec.
No worries. Not a problemo. Yeah, so now I'm liking gold and silver. I feel like the pops in the market this week are setting up for potentially a sell-off. That's what I'm feeling. What happened? Hold on
Nice.
1 second. Oh, let me just mute myself for 1 second because the kiddos were calling me. I think they have an issue. Two
Okay,
seconds.
no problem. You could. I could take you off your screen if you need to take care of it. All right. So we're gonna look at. We have the. Let me pull that back up. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. So
Here.
that's my screen. You can go, and I put the link in the description, and bet on the team that's going to win. Is it going to be France? Is it going to be Sweden? We've said 2-1 so far. If you guys have another opinion, let me know. But I think it's going to be 2-1. Sorry for Daniel, who's our Discord ward mod. He's from Sweden. But I think France is going to win. We have a bunch of bets already. But if you bet here and you predict the score correctly, you will enter automatically. You will be entered in a raffle where you might get a chance to win a 25K or 50K account. So hurry up, go do that. The link is in the description. As a matter of fact, let me just add it again so you guys can have it. So for
Canada
everybody
just
who's been asking, Canada did well, didn't they
Yeah,
yesterday?
they won. We watched it against South Africa. They won in extended overtime. It was
Yep.
great. I got to look at the brackets here. All right, let's see.
Let's pull you up.
So we've got, let's see, winner of game 77. Yeah, so tomorrow, no, July 4th, Canada plays Morocco. And we got to see, I don't know. I'm feeling like maybe it's going to be Portugal.
Portugal. What's going to happen
Yeah,
with Portugal?
I feel like Portugal might be the winner.
Of
Everything.
Portugal versus what? The winner of the World Cup? I
Yeah,
mean, it would be
I'm going
great for
Portugal.
Ronaldo because he's a grandpa now.
Very nice. Very nice. Oh, here, let me see. I can't click on that. So you're talking about France and Sweden. Let's see. Let's see what France's stats are so far. Past matches. Okay, 3-1, 3-1, 1-4. They look like they might be losing some steam here. Okay, let's go back and let's look at Sweden. All right, Sweden 5-1, 5-1, 1-1, but it looks like they won in overtime, I guess. So I'm actually going to go
Oh,
with
snap.
Sweden.
You're gonna
I'm
go with
going with
Sweden.
Sweden.
You're gonna
I'm
go
going with
against
Sweden.
the team that's won the World Cup already.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay,
Just because they
that's
won in the
okay.
past doesn't mean that they're going to win it again. It's
Of
like
course, of
it's like
course.
the winning stock. You don't. It's not always. What about the? What about like the Super Bowl? Just because people won the Super Bowl
True.
last year doesn't mean they're going to win it next year.
That's true. That's true. That's true. But all right, I'm gonna go with France. I think France is gonna win 2-1. Maybe they're gonna struggle a little bit, but I think France is gonna win. But hey,
Game.
I might be
It's
wrong.
in New
Never know.
Jersey, so it's not going to be obscenely hot like what's going on in France right now with the craziness
Oh yeah, I
with
heard.
with the heat. So, all right, we're almost at 45 here on the SPY. Let's
Let's
bring this on up.
see.
They're just bringing it back down to the 4 EMA over here.
Let's see what we get. I want to try a little short here. Just a quick pullback. I like to go against trend on
This is the
the
45-minute
moving.
chart, by the way, just so you know. You're not in a 5-minute. Here, letute give you the 5-minute.
No, no
A
worries. I'm in my
5-minute,
chart.
it looks like maybe, but we have descending volume as we rise in price. So,
Yeah. So I want to see what we get here and
all right, we'll
see
do
if we
it.
get a little bit of a pullback. I'm already in.
There we go.
Evan saying trading the 1 minute is no joke. I never warned you. Of course, I've been warning you, man. 1 minute is not it's not easy,
1 minute is
especially
not
on
for the faint of
futures.
heart.
It's not for the faint of heart, especially on these what's it called? On these huge ranges on futures that we have these days.
Yes.
It's not easy.
Mm, invert.
I'm gonna hold the short. I think we could get somewhat of a pullback. I'm just risking the prior high, so let me just show my chart. It's gonna be a quick one. Just risking this prior candle high here, targeting either this, just a quick trade,
Oh, we just
just
hit
to
745 too. That's it.
scratch the itch. Yeah. So just
Let's
around
add
here
on.
or a little bit lower. We'll see. If we get a quick flush, then I'll add. This might be an early short, right? Because I'm really fighting the trend, but we'll see.
Yeah, that's why I inverted. I
Okay.
took my 450 again and I inverted.
So what are you trading, Evans? Are you trading the Nasdaq? Are you trading the ES? What asset are you trading? What futures are you trading? And by the way, you said you're trading the
There we
1 minute.
go.
What did you switch from? Were you trading a higher time frame? By the way, this is a 5 minute, 1 minute is this, and I probably shorted the bottom. We'll see if we get follow through or not.
All
If
right, we're
not,
battling each other. You're short,
that's
I'm
cool.
long.
You're probably right, and I'm probably wrong. We'll see.
No, we'll see. Hey, just because it's one candle's going for me, it does not mean that I'm right as a
The
trader,
thing
right?
is, I don't know. Automatic when I'm in opposite trades with someone, with either you or Samir or whoever's hosting with me, I kind of would rather you guys win.
Well,
So
I
we'll see.
see that they're leading it to the downside, so I guess no, I'm not going to get out just yet. Going to give it to
We're
the
buying.
full 45. This was the pullback, so I think at 45 I could invert. All right, that's the trading plan. We're going to invert it at 45 because I think it's going to go up here.
Let's
Let's
see.
see. Let's see.
Let us see. Let us see. I would like a flush, a pullback, and this way I could add, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think you're going to win it. See?
We'll
See, I
see. We'll
told you.
see.
Told you
I want to
so.
see what I see what happens in the three. If it does go down, what happens around 340, 380? That's going to determine whether or not I hold this.
Are you an
Because
ES?
I'm in the Nasdaq actually.
Okay, see, I'm on ES. There you go.
Yeah. So we'll see. Let me just take a quick look here.
And guess what?
Yeah, I would target 30 263 if possible. 260 around here if we do get the flush. But if not, then this is going to just continue to grind up. So we'll see.
Yeah, we shall see. We shall see. Do you have any special plans for the 4th?
May the fourth be with me.
It's in your favor.
I've actually, I've actually been invited to a friend's house, so we'll do that. He usually has a huge, nice fireworks show, so we'll probably do that.
Very cool.
Right now, I'm in an undisclosed location, which is why you see I have a different virtual background
Very
with,
nice. Very nice.
let's say, a sunnier place of the world
All right. Very
with
nice. Very nice.
surrounded by water. So that's nice. But I'll be
All
back.
right.
Yeah,
You're on a
I'll
holiday.
be
I
back
got it.
semi-holiday because I'm working.
Yeah.
But I'll be back starting tomorrow, Wednesday. Sorry, Wednesday.
Very cool. Very cool.
So we're reaching the end of this little semi-holiday here, but we're still trading. We're still in the markets. We couldn't get me away from the charts.
I know. I still check the charts first thing in the morning, lying in bed.
Yeah, you
My
can't.
girls know. Yeah, it's hard to get a trait. It's like you can, what's to say? It's like you can take someone out of the, okay, if you can take someone that lives like a country person, you can take
Mhm.
someone out of the country, but you can't take the country out of the
Can't see
person.
out of them. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Entirely true. Actually, that's a topic I want to make. I want to talk about for everybody who has a spouse or a long-term partner or whatever. It's like how I don't know how it was for you, but there are periods where they start to question this trading thing. So it would be like, huh, what is your approach to this? I figured it out. But that's I think that would be an interesting, I don't know, round table or webinar or whatever. I'd like to get some different perspectives,
Yeah, for
especially
sure.
during the unprofitable years.
Well, and I think that a lot of that has to do with they don't do it themselves. So it's
Yeah.
like an artist someone that's married to an artist, right? It's an art. It's an art form to understand this, to understand the patterns, to see, Grandpa Simpson in charts.
Yeah, that was awesome, by the way.
It's that your eye becomes trained to see patterns, and if you don't understand that, then people just don't get it. If you don't see that there's a potential for something, like everybody wants to buy the news instead, and they're like, why are you not buying that, or why would you possibly sell
Yeah,
SpaceX when it hit this high? It's getting added. Well, you got to understand that, like, I took the profits up at 225, and then I went back in once it
yeah,
retraced. Why? Because that's what makes sense, because that's the flow of the market. But if people don't understand that, but it takes time. It takes time to get that understanding in the market.
indeed, it takes
So,
time.
yeah,
It takes
yeah.
time,
Oh, there's a
and
nice bearish
there
engulfing
we go.
here.
Oh,
46. Yeah, there you go.
I didn't have time to
Said I
add.
should sell at 45.
Yeah,
Take
I
profit.
actually
Let's put
wanted
it
to
down
add
there.
on the pullback, but I didn't have time on that pullback. I wanted to add, but anyways, we're good. So we'll see what happens here at the 340s, 350s. Hopefully it continues lower. I think we might see some increased buying around those, maybe between the 300s and 260s. We'll see. And then that's where we probably could get a continuation higher. I don't know. But that was a pretty big move on the NQ. Let's see how many points that was in the morning. 419. Huh, not as big as I thought, but
Still big.
yeah, it's pretty big. I mean, yesterday we had a 500 point drop. That's what I'm saying. Like the Nasdaq has been moving a lot.
It's been very, very volatile. Yeah, very
Yeah.
volatile. And this
So,
upward
so we'll see.
trend, yeah, we're hitting some areas. I'm looking just on the SPY where we're hitting some resistant points. They do have the bigger money below us for now. So on the long term, right now, it's bullish, but I feel like we're going to see some positioning this week. Like I said, and Thursday is going to be a huge catalyst day. I feel like that's just going to be a really big day for us.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens on Thursday. Also, I think Warsh is probably going to be a lot more hawkish than most people thought. He's still
Mm-hmm.
again in that. I want to see what he does. I think we're going to get a different Fed. So we'll see how all these things put together are going to affect the market. But
Well, he
back to
doesn't.
this. Yeah, sorry.
I was going to say
No,
he
no, no.
also doesn't want to give forward guidance. He's just going to
Yeah,
say, "Oh, I'm doing this now," as
yeah.
opposed to "I'm going to do this."
I think his whole point is like he doesn't want to be he wants a unified front when it comes to the Fed. He doesn't want too much speculation go to happen based on what they're deciding. He just wants to, make the decisions internally. He wants to eliminate that dot plot also.
Hmm.
So I guess it's to just limit the speculation and have things happen internally, and then okay, this is the decision. You guys deal with it.
Hmm.
So we'll see
For
what
sure.
happens there. No, what I was gonna say, speaking of spouses, what I did is actually I made my wife take an eval, and funny
Okay.
enough, she passed it on her first try.
Amazing.
Yeah, so of course she passed it. Whatever, she ended up blowing up the funded account, but she said, "Man, this is too stressful for me. I can't do it." She's a pretty disciplined person. But I
Right?
think for anybody who's trading, that's what they should do. They should make their spouse take an eval. But she did. She passed it in less than a month. So I was
Amazing.
really really proud of her.
Amazing. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, discipline, and I'm still working on my futures one. It's just the time
Yeah.
of the day.
It's tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky. I've
And
blown
it's
up a
the
few of them.
time in the day too. But
Yeah.
I'm very excited, set up the homeschooling for the kids.
Nice.
So already did their eval. I did their eval the day after school ended. And the more that we think about it, we're like, this just makes so much more sense in the present day schooling system, at least for our family. Um,
No, I'm
because
totally for it. I mean, if I had the patience and the knowledge and whatever, I would definitely do it. It's just I don't know. I just don't have the structure to do it, but I'm totally for it. I mean, anybody who's able to do that, I totally encourage it. The school system is just not, I guess, what it used to be. I don't know.
yeah, well, I feel like the teachers are not treated in the same fashion that they used to be. They weren't
Yeah,
seen as somebody that was imparting, a lot of wisdom. It was all of a sudden became just trade to the standardized tests, and that was it.
exactly, exactly. It's
Trade,
I
excuse
think.
me. We're talking about trading.
No, we
Teach,
got it.
teach.
Teach, teach.
Freudian slip there. What was that?
Yeah, no, you're fine. Yeah, it's just and then that's what I've realized. It's teaching so that students can pass tests, but not teaching, you know, to teach and for them to acquire real knowledge. So yeah, we do a lot of reinforcements at home. A lot of side things, but I can't yet just take on neither can my wife take on the full responsibility of um, full homeschooling.
Yeah.
So, anyways, but yeah, it's interesting times. Interesting times we're in. By the way, guys, if you have questions, we have about 10 minutes left on the stream. I'm still holding my short. We'll see what happens there. I've been wanting to add, but every time, you know what? Let me just add. This way, I won't regret it. And then we'll see if we hit the TP. So let me fix my order. Risking the high. Man, that's a lot more risk than I want to take. And yeah, about 270 more or less is my target. We'll see if we get there. I'll show you guys really quickly. So still in the short, but I don't know if we'll have follow through or not.
Okay, I'll join you.
Don't want to risk more than 2 Rs, so risking about $200 just a high for a quick scalp. Right before we hit VWAP, let me look at the previous levels. Yeah, this might continue lower, but I don't trust it yet. I think this might just be an area where they buy again and they continue higher. So I had my little yellow line here. You see that we kind of found support there. We're piercing through
Mhm.
it. Hopefully we get follow through because that's where I expected a stall. Fortunately, I was able to add there on this little rally. Would have been better to add here, but then when we're talking, we kind of forget.
What?
So
Never.
yesterday I was in this great trade and we started talking and going back and forth. It was the three of us, and then I forgot to take my profit. Then the thing reversed on me. But anyways, that's why I trade very
Oh
very small
no.
size here.
I see they sold on the Qs. So there's good confidence there.
Yeah,
I would say potentially down. We're hitting the 15-minute over there. The 15 EMA. I'll just
yeah. Let's
tighten
see
it
what
down
we
a little
get.
bit.
I'm just gonna put it break even. This way I don't have to stress about it, and we could talk. And
Yeah,
if it works, it
exactly.
works. If it doesn't, then yeah.
Either
I
way
mean,
is
I like to give it room.
yeah. Well,
You said
in
either way,
five
what?
minutes, yeah, in 5 minutes you can fully babysit it. Yeah, no, it's working. It's
Yeah,
working now. There you go. There you
it's
go.
working
Come
so
on.
far. Yeah, so far
Well,
so good.
of
See
course,
if
I'm
we get
using
it.
the simulator, right?
It's fine. I mean, technically, this is all simulated.
Yeah,
Um,
come on, go down further.
Slightly different from the live markets. But yeah. Remember, guys, again, I'm going to show you. You can
Vote.
go and vote and bet on your team. I haven't seen the results of the Trading World Championship, by the way, like the finale. Who
Can you
won?
put that link in the private chat if possible?
Yeah, I'm gonna put 2. That's the leaderboard. I'm gonna
Please.
send it directly to you in the private chat, and then the betting thing.
Are you
Huh?
doing it here on EV
Disappeared.
Mux or what's up?
Yeah, here on EVMux.
Oh, there we go.
Do you want
Perfect.
to
Perfect.
WhatsApp?
Perfect. No. It's perfect here. Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm gonna do my final prediction. 2. Oh man, not 20. 2
Oh,
to
score.
1. Yeah, the score 2-1.
Okay.
Sweden, France. We'll see. Prediction is submitted. So go ahead, guys. The link is in the description. Go put your bets in and see if you win. Let's get back to the trade. See how we're doing. Yeah, we're
I just got
recovering.
stopped out.
All right, I'm gonna take
I
one
did it
off.
fairly tight.
Yeah, the thing is, I think we could. I think this is just a pullback for us to continue higher. So I'm not being greedy here. I
Every
don't
chance,
fully.
every single month. Sorry.
I don't fully trust this trade. But we might actually. Could we get to these highs? I'm gonna see. I'm gonna give it more time. We took a little bit off. I took the payroll. The rest is the bonus. We'll be
Yeah.
green on the day. Very small. We
Sorry. It's
lost
still green.
100, made back the 100, and then the rest is extra. So we'll see. Because if we get a decent pullback, we could pull back to VWAP. Let me see what does this look like on a 15. Yeah, looking constructive. We'll see. 3 minutes before 11 o'clock. The hourlies
Yeah,
look
we might
strong,
have it.
though. We'll see. If it stops
Yeah,
now,
but
it
it
stops.
could easily come back to that hourly trend line.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. So I'll give it time. And we'll find out what it does. If it gets to VWAP,
It's going
260
to
was my
fade.
target, but I think I could
Fading,
be a little bit
fading.
more
You
greedy.
might want
Yeah,
to move that stop down.
yeah. I'll let
Pay
it.
yourself more. Do it. No matter what, pay yourself more than break even. Because right here at this 23%, 730.17 on the Qs, it might bounce right there. I find that sometimes with the fibs, it bounces.
Just added a little bit more. We'll see. Yeah, I think we're gonna be due for a bounce
I think it's going to
pretty
pull back
soon.
down to 7. Yeah, if you go down to the 50%, 728. Sorry, on the Qs,
I was
which
about
would
to say, wait, 728. Where is that? What am I looking at?
you don't know
Okay.
what I'm talking about? Okay, let's go 945
No.
candle. So
Yeah.
214,
Yeah. All right.
215, 220 area right there.
Yeah. 220 area. Yeah. That's kind of what we're looking at. I was looking at the 260s. Actually, we're almost where I wanted to take my profit, which was here.
I'm going to set that up for 220.
Let's see what we get. 2 more minutes to go, but buyers are stepping in.
They're bigger money volume for what I would see for NQ would be up at around 33.62. So that's what I would put as my stop up there.
Yeah, my stop is 30.61. So just 1 point difference. I could put it there just to pay for commissions. So yeah, I'll leave it there, and then the trade will do what it wants.
Do what it's going to do.
Do what it's gonna do. If I get the bonus, great. If I don't, then it's fine. It'll be a small green day. But yeah, on that note, it is 11 o'clock. Let me see. We got one last comment. Justin saying you DM me on Discord. All right, I'll check it out, Justin. Thank you, and we'll see what we can make happen. But it is 11 o'clock. It's been a pleasure to have you back, Jane. Great to see
Yeah,
you
I'll
as
see you in
usual.
2 weeks.
I'll see you in 2 weeks, and hopefully you can get that thing sorted out.
Everything squared away. Yep, for
All
sure.
righty.
Have a great
Take
one.
care.
Thank you
You
guys.
too.
Bye.